Hey guys, how are you all? I hope you are doing great. Today I will talk about the picturesque place, a beautiful place, serene place of Kashmir, which is not visited by so many tourists. But I promise once you visit here, once you travel here, you're surely gonna get goosebumps all the time. It will definitely relieve your soul and mind. So let's talk about Gurez. Yes. Traveling in Kashmir, as you know, is quite different from traveling in many parts of the country. Firstly, the misconception tourists carry that traveling in this region is unsafe. From all my years and experience of traveling, which I share with you in Kashmir, one thing I have understood is that nobody travels the tourists, not the locals, not the army. In fact, tourists have it easier than Kashmiris in Kashmir. Other deterrents are lack of phone network in certain parts of the state and lack of great content on the internet about lesser known places. You know, Gurez Valley is one of the least explored regions of Kashmir and the one that can truly be called an offbeat destination. It's a place of high scenic beauty that does not really get the attention that it truly deserves. The vistas and the natural beauty of the mountains that you see here are very different than what you will see elsewhere. Yes, believe me. Usually when you talk about visiting Kashmir, it is mostly four places that came to my mind: Srinagar, Gulmarg, Sunmarg and Pahalgam. But there is much more than these places. There are some of the places which need to be explored. Gurez, are known as Gurez, is derived from it's a word which is derived from the Shina language. It's a valley located in the high Himalayas, about 86 kilometers from Bandipur and 123 kilometers from Srinagar in northern Kashmir and southern Gilgit-Baltistan. Yes. At about 8,000 foot above sea level, the valley is surrounded by snow-capped mountains. It has diverse fauna and wildlife, including the Himalayan brown bear and snow leopard. The Kishinganga River flows through the valley. The road to Gilgit runs through Gurez. Gurez Valley is famous for its beauty, its vast forests, pastures, and green meadows with a serene environment. The picturesque valley, hidden among the high mountains, was once the gateway to the famous Silk Road from Europe to Kashmir in China. Yes, that was some years ago. Yeah, that this place was very historically famous. The valley is magical, and one cannot help but take hundreds and thousands of photographs of its beautiful environs. The fresh air brings the upswing, which gives solace, hope, and healing to the soul. It's a lifetime relishing trip for a visitor. I will say a trip to Gurez is a bit long, but is totally worth it. The Kishinganga River, also known as Neelam, and a must-see Habba Khatun Peak and Spring will help you forget about the noisy city and its bustle. The mountain and Spring are named after the well-known Kashmiri poetess Habba Khatun. Most of the residents of Gurez continue to live in wooden houses because of the harsh weather conditions. It is very extremely cold in winter here. Some of them even travel to different districts in winter for survival as the whole area gets cut off from the rest of the world. The people of the valley spoke a unique language called Shinna, and they belong to Darad Shin tribe, one of the oldest tribes of Kashmir. You can search that on Google also about that particular tribe, particular language, those culture. Gurez Valley is still a less explored place, as I say earlier, but the government of Jammu and Kashmir is rigorously promoting it on many fronts. They have organized festivals like Gurez Festival to showcase the heritage and culture of the region. Gurez Valley is the kind of place which is out and out amazing, offering the tourists with a plethora of natural beauty to explore and discover. One thing which needs to be considered is the fact that it is considered to be one of the hidden gems of Kashmir, and that is for a very good reason. Furthermore, while traveling so close that you can actually see Pakistan occupied hills, isn't this interesting? Just to see Pakistan so closely. Gurez is blessed with lush green alpine forests, gushing fresh water of the Kishan Ganga, lush meadows and snow-capped beautiful mountains. A forest a tourist wishes to see true natural beauty, not artificial parks and gardens, and this is what Gurez is bestowed with. The beautiful Razdan Pass mesmerized traveler before entering the valley of Gurez. The beauty and appealing view of Razdan makes one forget the travel fatigue caused by the serpentine hilly rough road, which has huge potholes and runs along steep gorges. The tall alpine trees, the snow-capped mountains, and the communities of Burza. The pepper tree, local name is Josie, the Peer Baba shrine, everything here welcomes the traveler. After passing Rajasthan, the rooftops of Hamlet, Kanzalman reveal the human life in the valley. The high and beautiful Haba Khada mountain welcomes one to the valley of the Gurez. After passing different hamlets, one reaches Dawar. Dawar is about 85 kilometers from Bandipora, which is the main town of Gurez. The villages in Gurez have small wood-logged huts with European-style rooftops. The villagers here are happy-faced with smile on everyone's lips and are most hospitable. Kashmir, everywhere in Kashmir, the people are very hospitable. From Dawar, the road hills the traveler to another part of Gurez, the valley of Tulail, although a narrow pass, Chaknala. This hidden part of Gurez is 15 kilometers from Dawar, and here the village Barnai is with charming people welcomes one to Tulail. Blessed with nature's bounty of lush meadows and unfoiled forests, the gushing clear water of Kishan Ganga and wonderful trekking routes, Gurez, along the ancient Siddiq road which connected Kashmir Valley with Gilgit before continuing further to Kashmir, is a most beautiful and safest place to visit for tourists in Kashmir. A valley between high snow-capped mountains, Gurez is a place of beautiful simplicity and pristine natural beauty. It has a unique culture that keeps you intrigued throughout your journey from Bandipora to Drawar till Kabul Gali. Gurez was part of ancient Dardistan. If we look historically, it was part of ancient Dardistan, stretching between Strada Meet in the west, Minimarg in the north, Dras in the east, and Bagtor in south. This part of the world is still unexplored and hidden from the community of tourists and travelers. Every year, lakhs of travelers around the world visit Kashmir to enjoy the beauty of paradise on earth, but the majority of them miss Gurez. And I must say they miss the real beauty of Kashmir, seriously.